Well, well, well. Hi, Zepper. But how do you know I was coming on here? I didn't even know I was coming on here. So that's a strange one, isn't it? There we go. 18. How's there 18 people on here? I didn't even know I was coming on. That has baffled me. Let me get this right. I'm just baffled by that, ladies and gentlemen. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? Oh, it says live there, does it? Oh, wow. Matthew Marston's in. Good to see him in. Zepper. Wow, Lily, Josie, Judy Faulkner, all good. I've had a couple of emails today from ladies, so things that I've sent out. Sorry, Debs, I just decided to do an impromptu one, actually, everyone. Yeah, and I'm heading out. I'm heading out in about. I'm heading out in an hour and a half. I'm going to a show, actually. I'm going to a show. Gonna have a couple of beers, and I'm going to chill. Hi, Chrissy, Zepper. It's all good. I know, sorry. Just watching A Boy Called Christmas. That's a good name to have, isn't it? Anyway, thank you all. Do you like this little, yeah? I bought this when I was feeling flush a couple of months ago. It's like a shamrock, innit? But mental. Anyway, all good. Good to see people in the chat. Good to see people here enjoying themselves. I haven't finished doing my room up. Still scoring away. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I did a little bit of writing this evening. A little bit of writing to try and keep on top of things. But all good. It's all... What's this? Shabby Susanna 3702. Hi Trevor, thanks for recommending Soldier on Coffee. We've just ordered more. He has a good range of stuff to buy. He is good. I know. It's. Thank you for that, by the way. Thanks for supporting him. He's a fellow veteran, so thanks for supporting him. It's all good. I've been doing bits and pieces today, ladies and gentlemen. I went. I don't want to speak too loud because my son's in the other room. But I drove my son. I went and picked his friend up today, and we drove him to the football match, and they were training. And listen, please let me know in the chat what you think. This is my perception of what I see. When I gets to the football and I sees his team, my OCD kicked in. I was really angry at his team. I felt angry because half of the kids turned up with boots covered in mud. They weren't even clean. It's like they don't. So I want to listen to you in the chat, but when I turn up and I watch a group of kids, quite a lot of talented kids, and they turn up with mud on their boots and they haven't even cleaned them, to me that lacks pride. It lacks teamwork. It lacks pride. There's all the things that's instilled to me from the army, It just fucking wound me up. I'm thinking right from the offset, you don't care. And I know that today kids do different things. It's just my opinion, okay? Just want to point that out. It's a Soldier on Coffee based in Carrickfergus. It is indeed, actually, yes. Yeah. Parents haven't taught them. Tuppence, thank you for that. Because I make sure my son's boots are scrubbed already. When he comes home, he scrubs them. And he does a good job. But because I've got OCD, I'll wait till they're all done and I'll make sure they're clean again. Just what I do. Anyway, Anne McLean. Hi, Anne. Hi, Trevor. Love the shirt. No boots covered in mud, but some people just don't bother, which is a shame. To me, it sets a bad thing. To me, it sets off about... What's this 1+ here? Engage with your audience. Right. Yes, I'm going to ask you, the audience. Okay, so here we go. Right back on. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Should footballers start games with clean boots? Done a little poll there, and hopefully you'll take part in it. and let me know what you think, because maybe it's just the era I was brought up in. My father and my mother made sure that I was spotless when I played football. I wasn't very good at it, but they still made sure that every time I turned up, everything was spotless. Yeah, it's just what I think. Anyway, I'm going to have a beer here, ladies and gentlemen, only because I'm going to go out later with Gwen, and I thought I'll have a tin of beer. It's like a super tin, isn't it? The king of beers, Budweiser. It's a thing with people who've been in the forces. They're all, is it so, Chrissy? That's a good point. But are you saying then? I find this ready. I find this strange. Know what I find strange? Know what I find strange, ladies and gentlemen? I've just done a poll saying, should footballers start games with clean boots? And 3% of you has said no. Why would you not start clean? So you would endorse your son or your daughter starting a football game off wearing unclean footwear? That doesn't make sense. I don't even know why 3% would even say no. It just goes to show you that there are people out there that are fucking broken. It's just my opinion. And wow. I should do another poll. Do you change your underwear each day and shit like that? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Strange. Anyway, who have we got here? Miranda. Always clean shoes. Exactly. It's like going to school. So the same people saying you shouldn't have clean boots for football are probably the same people sending their kids out to school with their shoes unpolished. To me, to me, that's oh God, it's a no. To me, you failed as a parent. That's just my opinion. You failed as a parent if you're sending people out to. And I've seen people. I walk past people each day. People. Whenever I go into a workplace and someone, for instance, when someone comes to serve you and they're untidy, to me that's like bad service. It's cleanliness is next to godliness, my mother used to say. There we go. You go to work with clean shoes. Yeah, common sense. It says it in your name, common sense. No, just clean shoes, but clean uniform. Yeah, 100%, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. I'm not going to say what that lady said about the 3%. That's not fair. But yeah. Yeah, Market Gardens and Trevor, some people wear their underwear 4 times. Listen, this will get blew out of proportion. I think the only time I wore my underwear for 2 days in a row, I was on exercise in the field in Canada. And I packed 7 pairs of underwear with me. But then you get extended overnights and you're left with it. It's not your fault. It's what you do in it. Yeah. Are you wearing Gwen's blouse? No. It's a little shirt. It's a trendy little shirt, actually. I actually like it. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. Susan says his first game he is always spotless. Second game not so much. I'm going to be honest with you. My son will never turn up to a football match without spotless kit. He will look immaculate at the start, and at the end he'll be a mess. But there we go. That's what it is. And every time he comes back for football, I have to clean 2 pairs of shoes. His boots he'll do himself, but his trainers. But today I've noticed a lot of footballers that turn up to play for these teams, they're wearing Crocs and sliders, which I find weird. I find weird. Pull about your shirt. I didn't like that. Here we go. You've got me doing this now. Where is it? Start a poll. I think I've done a poll, but let me do it. I've done a poll. Oh, question and answer. I don't. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 6% now. 6%. If I ruined the chat, I don't even know what's going on in the chat. Live chat. Get the live chat back up. There we go. Denise Burnside's in. Hi, Denise. A lot of good people in the chat. It's always nice to have a little chat. Aye, listen, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's just a shirt. Some people think it's shit. Some people think it's nice. It is what it is. Yeah, look like an elf. Thank you, Taylor Tom. Yeah. Yes, Trev, it's awful. Oh. Well, eh? No one likes your shirt, Trevor. Your shirt is shit. Is that better? Is that better? Is it? Is that you gotta laugh, eh? Eh? I like this. Is it better than this? Is it better than the shitty shirt? Is it? Oh well. There we go. You say you didn't like the jumper. Exactly. I've got Christmas jumpers galore, everyone. I'm not going to get them all out now, but I've got one for nearly every day of the week. I like Christmas. There we go. Look like Harry Crane. Well, thank you, Teresa. Thank you. What are we going to do? Yeah, I'll have to go through my diary again. Debs is getting I think Debs is getting pissed off with me because I write things down. My memory's not great, but I write things down and I forget where I've written it. I'm going to have to go through my diary. I'm glad all my moderators are in here, which is wonderful. I haven't seen Carla, but so what I'm going to do is this. I've got to go through my diary before the end of this month, and then I have to get all my wonderful moderators' addresses back on envelopes so I can send them all a Christmas gift. A nice Christmas gift as well, to say thank you for all their hard work throughout the year. It must be, if I'm honest, let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, it must be fucking awful to be to be a moderator in my chat, because recently it's been wonderful. The chat's been wonderful, but they do deal with a lot of shit. And it's not just moderator on my channel that I appreciate them for. I want to point this out. It's the fact that my moderators go on other channels and defend me from all the shit. And for that, it's highly appreciated. So there we go. Yep. I write things down and forget where I put the list. Denise, I'm exactly the same. Yeah. Musters and Muster Mischief. Good evening, everyone. How's fireworks? Do you know what? I used to hate fireworks because of the PTSD side of things. I hated them. But my son loved them. So as a young lad, I would go over and I would hold his hand, nearly break it, and I would listen to him, and I would get used to it. And right now, if caught off guard, a firework will make me jump. But I'm good with them. I'm good with them now, which is good. Yeah. I have your Christmas card ready to post. The only card thank you very much, Chrissy, and it will go pride of place. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, when I was growing up, my parents knew everyone on our housing estate, and we used to get 150, 160 Christmas cards every year. We did. But then as the Royal Mail started taking the piss, and the prices went through the roof, people started not sending Christmas cards, and the tradition's gone away now because of the cost of mail. I mean, do you know what I find a little bit shocking? When you buy something abroad, for instance, when you give away the game. When you buy something abroad, you have to go to the post office and say some parcels I send they charge me £27 to send the parcel. But when it arrives at the other end, those bastards charge £27 for people to collect the parcel. Can you see the piss that people are taking now? It's shameful, isn't it? Hello, I hope Fiona and her family are well. They should be. Fiona's been doing a lot of work recently on the boat and on her car, and Ben's got a new bike, and yeah, she's keeping busy, isn't she? Fiona's always busy. Gary Taylor, Trevor, hi mate, I like the jumper, but you are using a naughty word. Christmas, you can't say that. It's winter holiday jumper now. It's my Christmas jumper, okay? Let's not forget that Christmas is about the baby Jesus. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to talk about some of the gifts that I send because some of the postage is very expensive. It's not the people's fault that you're sending it to. It's the post office in a lot of things, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I got it's not here. I mean, yeah, I got 2 hats made in by a company called Green Wolf Tactical in the US. And the 2 hats that they made for me, I mean, and the postage and packaging, I mean, that was about £130 just for 2 baseball caps to be made and shipped from the US. I was like, ridiculous. Yeah. Linda Wagner, hello. Craig's in, Deb's always in, Deb's good. Tom, it's a shirt. It's a jumper. No bummer, done away with a National Day of Prayer. Ah. I refuse to say happy holiday. It's Merry Christmas. There you go. You're absolutely correct, Trevor. It irritates me when Christ is left out of Christmas. Exactly. It's about the birth of baby Jesus. It is. I have a manger downstairs with the 3 kings, animals, baby Jesus, Mary and Joseph, and an angel. I've got it downstairs. Every year I wrap it up in bubble wrap and put the pieces away, and every year I get it out for it. It's quite nice actually. I like it. Yeah. Zebra, you might train your dogs, but you can't train the wildlife. Nah, you can't, can you? It's all good, people. So hope everyone's starting to get their Christmas decorations out. I hope you are, ladies and gentlemen, because if you aren't, it's strange that you aren't. That light's shining off the reflection of, see it? The light, that's the light. This is my little room of memories. I've just realised in this office, this is my little place, right? Shirley, thank you. 5 Trevor Cope memberships have just been gifted out to 5 of you. Thank you very much indeed. I hope they go to worthwhile people. I really do. Thank you. What was I going to say? The office door here, it stays open all the time. I have the office door open, right? And I've just realised that behind the office door is where I'm keeping on knickknacks for Sebastian. I'll show you. You're going to laugh, aren't you? So behind the door is where I've been keeping my little knickknacks for Sebby. Sebby plays golf, so I'll wrap this up. It's a little golf thing he can play. And then he's got this little bag to put his pens in, on top of his desk. A little game he can play, Taskmaster. Shoot the duck. So whenever I'm out each day, what I do is if I see something which, I like that, I buy it and I bring it home and I put it away. Hold on. So I buy little knickknacks and put it aside. I think we all do that, don't we? Put it aside and let them build up. And at Christmas Day they have things to unwrap. But And now Sebastian won. Sebastian doesn't watch my videos. Doesn't watch them. I'm not his cup of tea. So there we go. He won't know. Seb's going to have loads to open. He's not with me on Christmas Day, actually. He's with his mum, which is a thing he's... Can you imagine me trying to keep Sebastian here in our house? Gwen's working from 8 till 8. My mother's going to be here, but Gwen's son's going to be here. So it's going to it'll be nice. The problem I have here is Sebastian's mum has bought him a dog for Christmas. So he's going to be there. He's going to be so excited. I'm not going to ruin that. I'm going to let him stay with the dog, his lovely dog. I'm going to let him stay with his mum, have so much fun. And I'll get him back here probably, I don't know, 28th or something. I'm just going to leave. I'll take presents over and let him unwrap things there. But I'm just going to leave him and have fun. Anne McLean. Anne McLean. Thank you, Chrissy. Anne McLean. Listen, keep this amongst ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to upset my son. His team lost 14-1 today. 14-1. But they were playing the team that's the top of the highest division. They're in top. They haven't lost a game all season. They're number 1 in Division 1 at the top. And Sebastian's team played them today. And they got smashed. Jesus. I mean, Sebastian told me off after the match. And he said, Dad, if you can't tone it down a little bit, please don't come again. Because I was like, fuck's sake, mate. Do you want me to do nets? I mean, I was shouting, get on your line. Because the keeper got chipped about 6 times in a row. Chip. I'm like, fucking get on the line. Why are you out there? You're not good enough to be out there. Get on the fucking... And I was snapping. And then I was shouting things like, does no one give a fuck here? Does no one care? Mark up. Man, mark. There's 3 of them now. There's no one marking them. I was just getting really wound up. And do you want to know what the best thing about this is? Every one of those people on that pitch are better than me. So I was... yes, Tuppence. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And I was giving advice to kids that are faster than me, fitter than me, younger than me, and better than me. But I was still giving advice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm same at 7. Yeah, the 7-year-olds probably would have beat them. I mean, it wasn't good to watch. Yeah. But it's kids, isn't it? They're all 14 and 15. Well, 15, 16. And watching them was just... Everyone thinks he's David Beckham until they get tackled and outran. Yeah. I would have banned you. I know. I should have been banned myself. Yeah, but I didn't. These things happen. Is my shirt awful? It's probably losing. Time out. Yep. Your son's pretty much getting... But I know I haven't been barred, Tracy. I haven't been barred. I go to them. I get wound up by them. I know. I would like to say a warm welcome to my super stalker that's watching this video. Yeah. Let's not mention his name. We all know who we're talking about. For the first time in 27 years, wow, the Tartan Army will be heading to the UAE. That is wonderful news. Scotland's qualified. That's wonderful news, isn't it? Never embarrass your child again. I know, yeah. Oh, while Sebastian was playing football today, I was involved in an online auction, ladies and gentlemen. I did an online auction today, and I was there. I put a bid in for like £400. The bid went up past 500 from other people. And Louise McGarry, welcome. Well, I'm glad you're in. I tried to turn the volume down, but your jumper is too loud. Sorry, Greg. But yeah, I got involved in an online auction. It's been going on for 7 days, this auction, and it's been on my watch list on eBay. I've been watching and watching and watching. I put a bid in for 150 quid a couple of days ago. It jumped to 200. Then someone else offered 250. Then 3 and 4 and 4, and it was going and going and going. And what I realized was this. Dave, I have subscribed to your channel, so I can tag you and stuff. Oh, that's good news. What I did was I sat back and watched this online auction. I'll get to the fucking point in a second. But Christmas is coming up, and there's lots of parents out there want this. There's lots of parents out there want this for their children. So this is what I did. It got to about 13 minutes to go today. Sebastian's match is on. I put a bid in for 500 quid. Then it went to 520, 530, 540. And I'm like, oh shit. Then it gets to about, it's now down to like 30 seconds. It's in red, 30, 29, 28. And I jumped in and I went 550 and I won. And what I managed to get, Gwen is Trevor's partner. Was Gwen here? Gwen's not here. I don't know. I've been making sure that the people in my circle are going to be happy at Christmas time, whether it's Gwen, whether it's my mum, and whether it's my son. And even Gwen's young lad, when I say young, he's 29, but he's smaller than me. He makes me look big because I'm taller. But it's all good. I'm just trying to keep everyone in my circle happy. No, someone asked who Gwen was. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to give away what I got my son today. I'm going to keep that back for a little bit. It's important to me that remains quiet. But I'm really happy with the people around me. Oh, someone's Common Sense. Oh, thank you very much, Common Sense. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yay. Weird Al. AI sniped with 2 seconds left to go. Yes. Yeah. You've got to look after people. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, life's not easy, is it? Life can be a struggle for many of us. For me, it was a struggle fucking well over a decade, 15, 20 years. It's been, and just when you think that you're about to give up and everything's falling apart, something good happens. Whether someone good comes into your life, or whether someone within your life achieves something. So there is always good happening. You just got to surround yourself with the people that are going to lift you up. Because what you find is whenever the chips are down and people see that you're being hit and left, right, and centre, it's very good to prove. It's very good. It's a learning point to see who's in your circle and who's fair weather friends, and you get to see that. But what I'll say this, ladies and gentlemen, is see the day you start doing well. Never, ever turn your back on the people that were there when you were doing shit. Just remember that. It's I know it's easier said than done. In fact, that's a lie. It's not easier said than done. It's easy to do. It's easy to look after people that surround you with good stuff. Yeah. So what's happening in the chat here? Gene Henderson, I'm being changed over from ESA to Universal Credit, and won't be getting any money until the 14th of December. I'm not a stronger, just have bad health. I get what you mean. Gene, if I remember rightly, ESA, and no, it's a Universal Credit. I think you'll have a portal. You'll have a portal online where you can log in and you can put messages up there. And so I would suggest you go on to your Universal Credit portal and put a question to them about getting things ready for Christmas and things, and ask them to have the payment maybe earlier. You can do that on Hotmail type thing. Oh, Trevor, my girlfriend's dad is coming back from Dubai to take care of me and my daughter. Is that a good thing? Hopefully that's a good thing. Sounds like a good thing. Any good advice? Don't forget who stuck with you through hard times. Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah. Bye bye Moogle. Oh, bye Moogle. Zepper, we're going to have a few bands in my area. There's a band playing tonight. You can get an advance on Universal Credit. There we go, Debs. So as Debs has just said, you can get an advance on it. So if things are changing around, you can... What happens is, if you're on employment support allowance and you're on Universal Credit, you still get them both. But because you're getting both, one of them, if you're getting employment support allowance, right, and you have applied for Universal Credit and you're getting it, your Universal Credit is lowered because you're on the other one. So you can still get them both. Chrissy, I would like to mention The Adventures of Bubbles and Toby. My grandson's wife has written the book. Oh, hold on. My grandson's wife has written a book about her 5-year Toby, who is autistic. Got published. I'm so happy for her. Well, Chrissy, do me a favour. You've got my email address, trevorcoltmc@hotmail.co.uk. Send me an email with a picture of the book and stuff, and we can use this platform to promote it, and I'm sure other people would like to buy it. Yeah, very talented of her to do that. Well done, public author, aren't you? Published author. Tell them it's stressing you out and affecting your mental health. Yeah, you can do anything. You can tell them anything. So, Denise Burnside, we can't figure it out. She's done everything. It's the most odd thing. We're working on it. Okay. Denise Burnside has said, Greg, I have checked everything at least half a dozen times. I may need to delete and add YouTube back. If it's a glitch, I will do that after the live. Denise, you know what? YouTube does play up from time to time. And yeah, so I've had to delete the app off my phone and back up several times over the last few years anyway. Rob Jones, later on, time to stag on for the next 13 hours. Rob's on duty. And he's put up Rob Jones 7325. That to me means Rob Jones is probably a service personnel. And if he is, thanks for your service, Rob. Dana, right, thank you for others. Listen, YouTube should be used to its full possibility, which is promoting people, not used for hate, but it should be used for good things. Maureen McD, the best Christmas present is presents, just being there. I know. This year's going to be quite strange for my family. That'll be the first year that my dad hasn't been here. But, you know, we all end up the same way, don't we, unfortunately? Yeah. It is what it is, people. That's what it is. Zephyr, do you own a horse? Funny question. Thank you, by the way, to all of you, because of you, this channel has had 80 million views, and I find that absolutely fabulous. So thank you to those of you who continue to watch all my shit. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm late. Nancy DVI. Yeah. First are hard. I know this. Zepper. Thanks, Zepper. X98 CCTV controller in the problems. Oh, you're out. You're a veteran. CCTV. Rob, I'll tell you about CCTV. I'm not going to teach you to suck eggs because you're a controller and I was never a controller. But if you go back years and years ago, you had Operation Banner, which was an operation in Northern Ireland to interdict, stop terrorist movement and keep the UK citizens safe. All the rest of it anyway. I was in the Romeo Towers, which were towers on Sugarloaf, fucking hell, get a grip. Sugarloaf Mountain, Belfast to London motorway on the hills and stuff, all different towers put out. And what would happen is if you needed food or meal or anything, helicopters would fly in, military helicopters would fly in and drop off your rations and your food and meal and all the rest of the stuff that you needed. And they went back to Bessbrook, which was the busiest heliport in Europe at the time. And I was sitting there. Now, the weird thing is, ladies and gentlemen, this is like 1990s. We're talking about 1995, 1996. You're sitting there in a Sanger, this massive bulletproof windows, and you're watching the roads, and you've got cameras out watching. And what you're doing is you're picking up the car registration plates, and you're getting the car registration plate, sharing the Bravo 7876. Oh, Edward Callahan, drives a white Volkswagen Cavalry. and it gives you all the information, and it lets you know if the people driving are terrorists, players, facilitators, ball makers. We knew everything. But there was one night I was there, and the weird thing was there was no infrared cameras in those days. No infrared cameras. So when it got to about 6 o'clock at night, vengeful. That's right, Rob, the vengeful. Yeah, the vengeful. When it got to about 6 o'clock at night, you couldn't see anything. You couldn't see this. It was pitch black. Plus the windows are very, very thick. The bulletproof ones are about that. It's thick, like 2 inches. And so what do? We used to put on movies. We're meant to be watching the road, but we just put movies on because you can't see anything. The cameras don't work. I mean, the terrorists could have crawled right up the hill to us, but they didn't know. It was it was quite a weird time. But in the morning, what happened in the morning was it would start off at Romeo 1, Romeo 10, Romeo 11, Romeo 11 Alpha, Romeo 12, Romeo 13, Romeo 14, Romeo 15, all the towers. So back at Bestbrook, which is the heliport, they would ask you for a cloud state and visibility state. So as I was 1-4 at the time, it came in, hello, 0, this is Romeo 10, cloud state low, visibility 5 kilometers. Then I went to Romeo 12. Hello, 0, this is Romeo 12, cloud state medium, visibility 4.9 kilometers. And then it got to me, and I was like, It went round the whole thing. Cloud state low, visibility 2.7 kilometers. I mean, as if you're meant to know the distance. We didn't know the distance, for fuck's sake. But back there in HQ, they're going, you can't fly the Romeo 40. Visibility is fucking 12 inches. I mean, it was just ridiculous, but it's what you did. It's what you did. Funny though. Good hell. Do you know what? In a weird way, I miss those days. Just jumping into a helicopter and flying off to some place where you knew there was no terrorists and just dropping off, doing Eagle VCP, you all running out, stopping cars, doing searches, back in a helicopter, flying off somewhere else. It was certainly a different lifetime, wasn't it, back then? Yeah. I've worked with some, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't the perfect soldier growing up. I was a fucking waste of space. It wasn't until I got to about 32 years of age in the army I started to mature a little bit. But as a young lad, I was just, I didn't really add much value. I was just a bod. Ridiculous. Gene, okay, Gene, yeah. Down to 6 feet where I live tonight. Oh, is it? Oh, God. Did I? Trevor, you should write a book on your soldering days. I'm sure it'd be great. It's a good idea, Diane. That is a good idea, Diane. So I wrote this and I wrote this. I'm hoping that they cover most of the things that I've done. And they are available on Amazon, everyone. You can buy these on Amazon for Christmas presents. Trevor, you are a quick writer. I am indeed, aren't I? LV, you go. I'll be giving signed copies away at Christmas time. Don't get me wrong. When I do my Christmas live, I'll be giving a few of these away. Yeah, I'm working on a new book at the minute, actually called Agent 77, which will be a belter. Looking forward to that. Don't be embarrassed. I mean, if you don't ask, you don't find out, do you? Don't ask, you don't find out. Yeah. Lisa Mack, I always felt safe when I'd hear the boots on the ground going past the house in East Belfast. In the 80s was quite, yeah, I remember that. Joan Lovelace 7338, I'm really glad I bought them through Amazon. Listen, and you left reviews. Listen, there's a lot of people buy these books and they forget things over, life takes over and people forget to leave reviews. So if you have managed to get these books, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to go on Amazon, please remember to go on Amazon and leave a review. I'd really appreciate it.
Spencer's coming around in a few minutes to help me sort out fishing gear as well. I could drop him home later.
I'm going out later with Gwen.
Right, drop him home after that then.
Okay.
Right, thanks.
No problem, son. I'm joking. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to let you go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I don't want to take up too much time. There's other YouTubers on which are great, great people on here. So go and watch them as well. Please remember to leave reviews on Amazon. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow night for my. I'll have to speak to Debs. I think I've made it 6 o'clock, but I'll confirm it. I'll confirm the times with Debs. I've made my live tomorrow night 6, but if Debs tell me she's not happy with the timing, I'll change it. So I am flexible. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for joining me. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, and stay safe, people. Thanks.